Hello, Jandre. So,
Big smiles.
the thing that you have to understand is revenue it's a practice at the end of the day. Information that becomes more accessible at the end of the day. There's a higher turnaround on the type of information that you can aggregate to be able to do better pattern recognition. There's so much additional information that's becoming available. We really are not going to be extinct in the sense of, but rather enhanced. It's limitless almost. There's a few different ways that this is changing. Obviously, at the moment, we are seeing language models that are becoming a more prevalent part of our day-to-day operations, from Grok, ChatGPT. There's a bunch of others, but at this point, the more interesting aspect is the aggregator systems, where you are actually seeing dynamic pricing models that are scraping live information, which prior to 2 years ago wasn't really a thing. We are seeing so much more of that become real time, and it's actually leading us to be able to enhance again the information that we are utilizing at this point. Ooh. Okay, so this is a very interesting question, because at the end of the day, the system is logic based, but at the end of the day, it's not just a pattern that you kind of look at, okay, X equals Y equals Z. What's the right word for it? There's many sections of industry that encompass one property. It's your reservations, it's your sales, it's your OTAs, your direct website. All of the different strategies are accompanied into the revenue targeting strategy that we have at the end of the day. And you can't necessarily just use the pattern-driven information, because then you're not going to have any market penetration. Don't just follow what the system says, but also use your own cognition to a sense of understanding there are other opportunities and potentials out there. So, in terms of career, it really has changed the way we understand what we do. There's a lot of manual work that has been taken out of the equation, which actually frees you up to do a lot more of the strategic thinking. In terms of leadership, it does change the dynamic of how you look at certain informational points. When we as leaders within a company or within an industry have a certain set of parameters or informational points that you set out on documents and creation of information, which takes time.
Wow, guys.
Okay. Now, with that being a lot quicker and a lot more, almost within a moment's notice, you can produce a piece of document or SOP that actually gives you a structure that you can set out to people. Instead of just taking multiple days of doing something, you can do it much more efficiently, while also spending more time with the team and kind of showcasing to them why each of these pieces of documentation or work SOP that it's important. Yeah. So you do have a lot more time to actually show information to people.